Alright, hello everyone and welcome to a Pro League Bandit trick guide. This is for House, this is the attack version. This one's going to be a bit more in depth than the defense, because the defense is not really much to it, you just take your shit down and defend. This one, however, it's going to be a bit more to it. We are going to take Sledge, just because there'll be stuff I need to show. Well, for operator picks, Sledge, Ash, Thatcher is necessary. You need a Thatcher. You cannot play an attack on Garage with a Twitch. You need a Thatcher. I cannot stress that enough. Do not want to bring a Twitch. It's easily countered by sticking one mute jammer. You need to bring a Thatcher. Like if you don't take anything from this video, bring Thatcher, basically. Right. Obviously, it'll spawn. They'll get spawn killed. Blah 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 blah. Now there's a couple of ways you can handle the runouts. You can't really necessarily claymore the one in bathroom because there's 3 bits they can run out from. Technically, the same with office. You can claymore. If you want to, you can claymore the primary fast run out that they're going to do. You can also I wouldn't claim underneath this until unless you planted the diffuse and you don't want them to run out behind you. So obviously you're going to have your thermite, your Thatcher, and probably like an Obama, or like maybe another support player pushing the front. And it's simple as this. The hard part with this is you need to drone. I'll just show you a couple of drone spots to have. You obviously anywhere along here, you can stick a drone and basically have line of sight if they're bandit tricking. These are pretty common drone spots. You can see on that blue boat. You can also stick on there. I can't remember the name of it. Canoe. You can go on the blue canoe, and you can stick a drone on there. See the other side. What you want to do is see, are they bandit tricking? If the bandit's nowhere near, Thatcher, thermite, you're through. However, we're assuming they're bandit tricking here. So what you're going to do is you're going to want to burn the ADS. It's good to have a drone just to check that no one's holding like an angle on the boat to try and pick you off. Even if they are, you basically just, because Bandit's not going to really challenge you, he's not like, burn the ADS with flashes, smokes, whatever, and then you are then able to throw cut grenades and just basically throw them like in the back corner for the bandit, and you can fill them at the left. That's one way of doing it. You can also use Capital. Just Capital, like basically on the floor there. That completely will kill. That will kill the bandit basically. Especially if he's behind a shield, he can't move him away in time. That will kill him, or at least force him to move away. So those are the 2 main ways to stop him from bandit tricking that. Right. So that's pretty much it. You use utility. You force him out of position. Thatcher, thermite, you're through. For the other side, but again, bandit's not there. Thatcher, thermite, you're through. You can also just Thatcher and then throw some Habanas down. That will work. Like generally with this side, all you need to do is just by opening the bottom with like Habanas, like even 2, that's enough to stop someone playing around the white van, which is basically all you're out to do. Like they're not gonna lie down and challenge you from the other side. Obviously, you have to deal with the people in the back of gym. Right. So let's say, for example, that's not possible, they've muted it. Then, my friends, it's quite simple to counter that. I'm only talking about getting through the front door. We'll go over some little other bits. Obviously, everyone knows you can just go here and then deny the bandits that way. So there's basically no place on the you can't bandit trick on this map if you're playing a organized team. If you're playing an unorganized team, like in ranked or casual, then you can get away with bandit tricking, like you saw in the defense episode. So, while this is happening from the front, depending on how many players you have, if you're an Ash Jaeger main, then you know instantly what's going to happen. You know the drill. You're going to go here. I'm going to get this door open, and just your presence in this room or outside this door, if you're droning in, puts pressure on the other team to have to worry about you. Because if they don't kill you, then you basically just shoot like this, almost uncontested, right where Bandit is. And you can do it all the way from back here. Now, of course, Bandit may survive. He may still get the Bandit trick off, but that's the pressure you can put just from this angle. Now, certain setups with mirror will have this reinforced, so that will counter this. Other setups, however, may have this open, so fire away. Obviously, get rid of the what. You're not necessarily going for push in this room, but having someone push this room is always very helpful, because there's always pretty much a rotate hole in this wall, and just having like someone like pin down the rotate hole is extremely useful. So otherwise, yeah, that's pretty much it. Like you're rarely going to be able to rush straight into laundry. If you're rushing into laundry, then you might as well just be like you pretty much won if you got someone in laundry. This map is very attacker sided if it's not already obvious. In terms of, you can open front door, have people drone you in, and then have like 2-3 people just clear roamers. You can do that. I find it's pretty inefficient for an attack on the downstairs garage. I mean, to an extent, right? It is really helpful to get the person out of here who might have a Valkyrie cam and is just going to throw C4, but the Valkyrie cams outside, they're not that hard to spot. You'll be able to find them. And then you basically just be able to negate what they're doing, and simple, obviously they can still throw C4 out, but the good angles they get with the C4, you can just shoot the person. There is obviously a spot. I should have covered this in the defense video, but there's a spot here. You lie down, you throw a C4, you can get a thermite. So if you notice the other team is doing that, then in that case you're gonna have to send people to kill him, or at least put pressure. Like just putting someone like outside. You can obviously you don't even need to wrap all up here. You can just go here, open this, and just put pressure on the person inside this room. Like having this open, and then just sitting back here, holding this angle, you're basically gonna stop them. And especially if they backed away from the position, you're gonna stop anyone coming back to it. So like, and Ash is still very useful at pushing like these people out of certain positions, because she can open this from a far distance. She doesn't have to be right next to the wall like Sledge, and you just hold this angle. If they run out on you, then whatever. If they decide to do run out, then that means they're not a threat, and then you're just going to thermite Thatcher, do what you need to do. For the loadout, you want to have operators, thermite Thatcher, bring her banner for assurance in case thermite gets killed, or vice versa with her banner. And then after that, I'd probably go. So you need someone with grenades. Like a Sledge or Book's pretty useful. Either one doesn't matter because you're not going from below, so you can bring either. And then bring Ash. Bring Ash purely because she can rush stuff that needs rushing on the attack. So that was like a longer video for the attack, but I just wanted to go over everything. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next one.